But all of our efforts to strengthen the economy will fail. Let me say this again. I feel so strongly about this. All of our efforts to strengthen the economy will fail unless we also take this year, not next year, not 5 years from now, but this year, bold steps to reform our health care system. In 1992, we spent 14% of our income on health care, more than 30% more than any other country in the world, and yet we were the only advanced nation that did not provide a basic package of health care benefits to all of its citizens. Unless we change the present pattern, 50% of the growth in the deficit between now and the year 2000 will be in health care costs. By the year 2000, almost 20% of our income will be in health care. Our families will never be secure, our businesses will never be strong, and our government will never again be fully solvent until we tackle the health care crisis. We must do it this year.
President Clinton, on things other than taxes last night, we want to know what you think about the president's message, and we hope you'll give us a call. And to encourage you to do so and to prove our good faith, here's someone who's already reached us.
Hi. My name is Pat Potter, and I'm from Carson City, Nevada. Well, finally, we have a president who is saying we are not going to continue to live on borrowed money. Any president can make himself look good by lowering taxes and then borrowing money to satisfy special interests so government programs don't have to be touched. We have to care about what is in it for all of us, not just special interests.
Okay, talk to us about what's on your mind, what's in the news, the way we cover the news, particularly the president's speech last night. 1-900-787-7777, 95 cents a minute for all minutes. Under 18, you need your parents' permission. We do hope you'll call, and we'll be playing lots of those calls as the morning goes along. This is World News Now from New York.
The president's asking everyone to sacrifice. But what's he going to do about this? Government jobs that are just plain stupid.
Do we really need to spend taxpayer dollars studying the flow rate of ketchup?
Watch Prime Time Thursday.
Saturday.
Double! He fits people with cement overshoes.
Kelly and Son are having a chilling effect on the local economy.
I'm going to do everything it takes to stop this guy.
Kelly Savalas is back on an all-new commish Saturday.
Many Republicans on Capitol Hill have been sharply critical of the president's economic plan. That's their role, but there were even some snickers. You might have heard them in that last segment during the speech. For the official GOP reaction, the Republicans turned to House Minority Leader Bob Michel of Illinois. Here's part of his response.
Good evening. Tonight, you and I witnessed a colorful ritual. A new President of the United States addressing a joint session of the Congress for the very first time. The great chamber of the House rang out with cheers for the president any number of times. Our new president has an excellent chance to be successful. Because of the leadership of Presidents Reagan and Bush, our nation does not face a nuclear threat. President Bush handed over to the president an economy that is growing, not shrinking, and a rate of worker productivity that is rising, not falling. As a matter of fact, the past 12 years of Republican leadership have built a strong foundation for progress. The president speaks of the 500,000 new jobs that will be created by his economic stimulus program. But there are estimates that doing it his way will cost taxpayers some $55,000 per job. It should be noted that last year alone, the private sector created 1.5 million new jobs on its own. We have to make certain that government action helps, not hinders, the growing economy. Tonight, the president mentioned a number of new programs that inevitably will cost considerable sums of money. And laudable as they might be, how do we pay for them? The president's answer is more taxes on everyone. In 1992, candidate Clinton said, tax only the super rich. Then in 1993, President Clinton now says, if you earn more than $30,000, your taxes are going up. So much for not taxing the middle class. The president was short on specifics again tonight, particularly as it relates to cutting spending. That's probably because he keeps juggling those figures all the time. He offers no benchmarks, no coherent economic principles by which to judge what it is that he is hoping to achieve. These fragmented, ad hoc proposals are the kind of thing that might be excused in the heat of a campaign. But, Mr. President, the campaign is over. You won. The time has come to park the bus and start the hard work of governing.
A bit of the Republican response ends it all for this half hour. From New York, this is ABC's World is Now.